Okay. What's up, guys? It's Rob Anderson with Dollar Moves. I'd like to welcome you to another video. So I'm making this video quickly here, just doing a live. Wanted to thank all of you guys for watching the videos lately. I know I've been making a ton of videos. Actually, interesting fact. So in 2018, I only made 9 videos for the whole year for the channel. Spent my year doing the real estate and building up that brand, and then creating books with my niece and building up that brand, and then my Amazon business and some other things. And so yeah, I only made 9 videos last year, and this year I've made 9 videos just about the Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins Knowledge Business Blueprint course. And so that's such an interesting thing because I made a ton of videos about the real estate stuff. And by the way, that's closing night, the Knowledge Business Blueprint. And you can get to it at dollarmoves.com/dream team. That's dollarmoves.com/dream team. It's going to be closing at midnight. It won't be going again for sure this year. It will happen sometime, but I don't know at what point. So, anyway, I wanted to, sorry, my dog just went underneath my feet. Now she's back there. But I wanted to reach out to you today and talk to you about one of my biggest regrets. And for me, that is, I don't know how much of this you guys know. I'm being a little more transparent these days. I want to share some different things with you in the background of my life and all of that. And, you know, I used to think that if I say things that were tough or, you know, say different hardships I've been through or whatever, that people would, you know, either be afraid to try and work, or they would think I'm trying to like feel sorry for myself stuff. But I really think it helps to just be human, to let you know, like, these are things I've gone through. These are the trials and tribulations that have happened and what I've overcome or whatever. And so one of the things to create the Dollar Moves channel, I actually used my FBA business to fund everything, to create the studio, to buy all the cameras, to do all of that stuff. And my idea was I wanted to do all of this for free, basically, and make the money off of AdSense and push affiliate products that were in line with what I believe, with people that I knew that were getting great results for the people that were buying their course. And so that worked okay. But what was really interesting about that, well, both things, like the Amazon business and being an affiliate and being on YouTube, you're on someone else's platform. Everything you're building, it's just basically like a job, right? Because everything I was building was someone else's and they could take it away from me. And in fact, in 2000 and I think it was 15 or 16, YouTube got pulled out from under me. I was like 2015. And YouTube just closed down my channel for like 3 months, and it just devastated it. And it made me realize, like, wow, like I have no control over this. And also I was very lucky. The only thing I had control over of having my audience was that I had built an email list. So I had control over that so I could reach out to them. That was the only thing, because once YouTube got cut off, it was just, there was no way to talk to you guys anymore. And so, but one of the things that I realized with all of that, with Amazon, with YouTube, it's like someone else controls it. And how much of a business am I really creating in all of this, you know? And I did create an information product a while back. I kept having all these people, I was teaching them about FBA. I'd run into people that were older or that were sick or just couldn't leave the house or didn't want to leave the house. And I made Super Online Sourcing that taught about making or about buying products online, having them shipped to your house, and then send them out to FBA. And so I only made that because it had no one else had built anything. There was no online arbitrage by Chris Green. There was no anything, and there was just a need there. And when I made that first information product, it was crazy because I was going to Costa Rica, and I made, on my way to Costa Rica, while I was in Costa Rica, a little over $5,000 just off a little ebook. And that was awesome. Like, I built my own thing, but I didn't want to just be Amazon guy, because guess what? Amazon might just say, well, it doesn't matter. Like, Amazon, I don't think you don't control it. That was a problem I had with with other businesses. It's like, if you can't control the thing, it can get taken away from you. Don't build a platform on something completely and only. And that's why I've never been just full on Amazon, is because if you build a platform on just someone else's platform, or build a business up on it, and they take it away from you, like, that's a terrible thing. And so that's why I've always wanted to do like the YouTube and do all these other things. But when I made that ebook, that really opened my eyes to like, wow, this making an information product and connecting with people out there and getting that out to them and building a tribe is so cool. It's so cool. Same with YouTube. Like, building the tribe on YouTube has been amazing. And one of the regrets that I have is that, again, last year, only building 9 videos. It should have been more. I should have connected to you guys more. And now I'm like bummed out because, you know, not so much the views, but like I feel like we've got a little disconnect because I hadn't been around so long. And that's changing. I hope you see that. I'm getting on here more. But the other thing, the one biggest thing that I regret that I haven't done, and I told this to Jim Cockrum, who created the Proven Amazon course. I told him when I met him, I was like, you know, the one thing that I regret is that I don't have my own product, because I didn't want Super Online Sourcing to be the thing that I was like known for and have that be the only thing. And while now I don't really think that it has to be that, like you are only this if you have a product or whatever. Like, I was real concerned about that. I didn't want to just be Amazon guy, just be FBA guy, because I'm all about, you know, abundance and making money and like the power of money and the things you can do with it and all that. And so my biggest regret is that I didn't latch on. I didn't make a product. I didn't make a suite of products that I've been wanting to make. I didn't connect with people in that way. I know that Amazon and eBay and doing these things are good stepping stones, and people can do killer in them. They can do great in them, but it's not like the only thing. It's just a good beginning, or get really great at it and add on to it. And so that's my biggest regret. It's just that I did not make more products, and I'm going to be making more and doing more stuff where well, I'm using the Knowledge Business Blueprint that they have, that's going to be closing tonight at midnight. I'm actually using all of their information to create ideas, to create products, and things are going to be going forward this year, right? So I'll be coming out with the different information products and doing masterminds and things like that. Wow, let's see if you can see this thing. You see that? That's a nutria. Isn't that crazy? I hope my dog doesn't see it. I don't want her to go after it. Come on, Eclipse, let's go. Hey, let's go. But so anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. They make it so easy to get you back in focus on what's your why and what are the things like that you're good at. Because I'm that guy who tells people, you know, about different ways to make money, or smart money moves, or I know things that to me are common sense that other people just, they don't get it, because a lot of middle class people talk about the same kind of things and they call it a financial education, you know? And so I realize that. So that's going to be a part of, you know, for Dollar Moves. And I'm going to be bringing out more information. And what's really cool about the Knowledge Business Blueprint, by the way, you can sign up dollarmoves.com/dream team. That's dollarmoves.com/dream team. I'll be making, you can go through all that information, and it basically helps you to lay out the whole thing. Like, everything is there. It helps you figure out what you want to teach about, and then it lays everything else out. Shows you how to do masterminds, shows you how to do online masterminds, or personal, like meeting with a bunch of different people masterminds. And what's so cool about that is that you can get together with these people, you can be the expert, but everyone's sharing their information and everyone gains from it. And so, man, it is so cool. And the software that they have to help with all this too is like, it's super amazing. And there's nobody better to teach about this stuff than Dean Graziosi, who's been doing, self-teaching basically for, I know that Tony's been, I think Dean's 20-ish years, and Tony's been doing it for 40 years. And Dean Graziosi's been on his infomercials have been on TV like every day since, I can't remember what he said, like 2000 or 2005 or something. It's something ridiculous. And so these guys know how to find an audience, how to sell to that audience to where, they can bring value to their lives. And so really, I want to throw this out here. This is going to be the last video that I make about the Knowledge Business Blueprint and about all that, because again, it's closing tonight. If I make another one, it won't be until next year or something like that. We will be getting back to the real estate videos. But, I just want to, the reason that I've been really pushing this out there is that I know that I know that everybody has something inside of them that they can give to other people and make money from it. And we have a time now where you can use your phone to broadcast to people. You can use your computer. We all have a way to get a hold of each other easy, and this is cheap. And I believe this is right at the beginning, like right at where it's starting to become much more accepted to learn from an expert versus listening to a teacher at a school or whatever. And so I just want, like, if I can reach out there and get a hold of the right person, and you get it and you go on and you help other people, like, to me, that's huge. Like, if you've been watching my videos from the very beginning, like, I talk about that. I talk about how if just this video can help somebody to go on to, grow a great business, help their family, help their community, and then in turn help others, like, that's my biggest thing. And it's like, I know that every one of us have some kind of desire inside of what we want to help other people. And that also, with that desire, there comes a thing that's the imposter syndrome, where you go, why would anyone listen to me? I can't do that. That's for other people. And that's bullshit, right? Like you are good enough. You have that thing in you. If you didn't have, like, if you weren't supposed to be doing that thing, you wouldn't have that idea. You wouldn't have that feeling in your stomach. You wouldn't have that desire to help other people like that. And there's no one that's better than you. And if you need to find other experts, then that's taught in the program too. Like, you've got something in you that the world needs. And so I know that some people are like, Rob, you're pushing this thing a lot. Well, it's because I know that, this information, if used, if not just watched, but if used, can change people's lives. And not only the people, but, the people around them, because they're going to see you and they're going to see the example that you are. Like, you want to change people? Don't tell them what to do. Show them what to do, right? But I think about, like, and again, if you want to do this and you want to get in on the Knowledge Business Blueprint, you can go to dollarmoves.com/dream team. That's dollarmoves.com/dream team with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. And, yeah, sorry, my dog was over there and I lost my train of thought for a second. But, I think about it like this, okay? Like, I know I talked about my regret in the beginning here, and I don't regret starting the YouTube, and I don't regret any of that stuff, because putting in the time, all that stuff, I don't regret any of that stuff. But I do regret not building a suite of tools, a suite of products that can help other people and fund my mission more. But I like to think of, are you going to regret not starting it? Like, if you feel like you might regret not starting it, I was thinking earlier, like, oh, another thing, I should have said this earlier. Tony Robbins tomorrow, once this is all closed down and everything, in the Facebook group for the Knowledge of Business Blueprint, Tony Robbins is going to be in there live streaming from his island on Fiji, and talking about the one thing that keeps people from progressing forward, basically doing what they're supposed to do, and how total certainty and how to get that total certainty can change it all, right? So I'm so excited about that. But do you know how much it would cost to get Tony Robbins to do like a private thing? Or, I mean, these guys are in these Facebook groups right now while they're all amped up on everything. They're in there all the time. You don't see, well, Dean's a little more, I see him a little more, but like, you don't see Tony getting on there and doing lives and talking with the people and all that stuff. And so it's huge. But anyway, I was thinking about it with the regret, you know, what if, because everyone gets that imposter syndrome, thinking what, like I remember when I was starting my FBA, my YouTube channel, The Dollar Moves, like who's going to listen to me? Who am I? Who am I to tell these people? Who am I to talk to these people, you know? But what if I wouldn't have done that? Like if I wouldn't have done that, what if like all these people I've helped wouldn't have been helped? Or maybe they would have found, hopefully they would have found some other way. But it's just like, I've helped so many people, and it's like, what if I wouldn't have done that and I would have let the fear and all of that sink in? I would have totally regretted it. I wouldn't have known the beautiful, rich life that I've had, this awesome thing of connecting with you guys. I would have missed all of that, you know? What if like a Chris Green would have never been out there or never started? Like, had he not started, there'd be a ton, I would have never, I mean, I don't know. I found Proven Amazon course through his stuff, I'm pretty sure, and like he's helped tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people. Like, it's just crazy. But what if he would have given into that thing? Because I know we all have the feeling of like we have something inside of us. We have that feeling of what I'd really like to do with my life, right? Like what I'd really love to do to help other people. And then you insert your thing. We all have that thing. There's something, there's a reason we're here, and we have that thing that we want to do. But we also have that imposter syndrome thing. And what if, which is just fear, right? It's just fear. And what if Chris Green wouldn't have listened? You know, what if Tony would have listened to the fear thing, Tony Robbins? I may not even be here. Like, I don't know. I've been in some real dark times, you know? And it's like, what if any of them? So really just think about it. Like any great person that you've followed or that you love that has put themselves out there, you know, what if they hadn't and you would have missed that whole part? Do you know that it's a little bit off off to the side, but like Stephen King, he wrote Carrie. He wrote part of it, his first book. He wrote it out and he threw it away. He was not even going to do it. Stephen King had that. Could you imagine? Stephen freaking King. So you have something great inside of you. It's ready. If you want a way to get it out there, to release it into the world, to change your universe and give you a new perspective that you just don't have right now because you just don't know, like, check this course out. Like, you're going to just have to get into this course right now. There is 30 days money back guarantee. There's also a payment plan. The course is higher in price, but if you do, like, once you use it, once you get a couple of people to pay for your information, it will absorb this instantly. And then everything on top of that is just pure profit. And there's hardly any overhead in this business. So again, check it out, dollarmoves.com/dream team, and get signed up today. Again, midnight on Monday, which is today, is when it closes up. And if you've got that desire, which I know we all have a desire, let's not kid ourselves. But if you're ready to step out off the ledge and to own the person you're supposed to be, the person you were put here to be, man, check this course out, dollarmoves.com/dream team. Oh, and I've got some bonuses too. Once you've signed up, I will, because I have access to the course as well, I will go through and make a video for each of the 4. They're large modules, so I may have to break down the videos. I'm not sure yet because I haven't made them yet. But I'm going to go through and really get all of the really important stuff, all the really most important stuff. Come on, Eclipse, come here. And I'm going to make a video for each module showing you all the information just right at your fingertips like that. And then I'm also going to, as another bonus, I'm going to take super good notes, and I will give you access to all of them so you can see right in front of you which modules and where the information is, so you can go right to it. So, excuse me, make sure to go to the link dollarmoves.com dollarmoves.com/dream team. Sign up there. Fulfill your destiny, man. Take a look. Bet on yourself, right? This is not, I don't know. I think that with how popular this thing is, I think that Tony and Dean really realized that they've undercharged with this. They didn't charge enough. There's over 10,000 people in there. There's probably bigger than that now in the Facebook group, full of great people who are helping and who are just full of hope, who are all going through this thing together. It's really cool. Check it out. dollarmoves.com/dream team. Get signed up now. We'll get together. We'll do all the bonuses, and it's going to be awesome, dude. So again, I will talk with you soon, and I look forward to seeing you in